me the drip. Real shit, real shit. There's a thing on my hip. Real shit, real shit. You could be the next lick. Real shit, real shit. My whole life is a flip.
I took a risk that nearly cost me my life. Did so many wrongs that I had to make right. Gotta stay calm, cause they creeping at night. Hand on my gun, I might be gripping too tight. Pop, pop, go to heat, dust the smoke off my face. Bitch, I'm the man, bitch, I'm the man. Go get your friend. I fucked you already, can't fuck you again. Bitch, I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man, I say it again. Pay me in cash. Fly to Japan and convert it to yen. BBC stores, we shutting them down, that's just how we is. That's just how we live. Give wifey the 20s, the 50s we spend, the 100s we stack. Then re-up the sack and do it again. Hey, look at my car, look at my grill, look like a star.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Yeah,
back.
up in it.
Last week, man, it's been a minute, but it's the last
Man.
temporary. This is the last week for a little bit. This ain't the last week forever of the Green and Gold Show. Welcome back to the Green and Gold Show. By the way, I'm Dre Green.
And I'm Glenn Golden,
But
straight holding it down.
But this is not the last week forever.
No, man, this is just the beginning, really. Just to take a little, this is another
hiatus.
chapter, another chapter as we go on and do our thing, and you go future on to other opportunities. You got the radio thing done, see a little bit of that. Now you're going on to get back into the football and to your aspirations. Is that a word? I just made it. Inspirations, aspirations.
Yeah.
That's good, because I made it.
Those were words.
Aspirations. Yeah, man, but it's been fun, man. We ain't done yet. We got a whole bunch of things coming up. But for this one, we're going to take a little pause and come back with the calls at a later date and time. So, yeah, man. What else is going on with you, Green?
Man, ain't nothing, man. We gearing up. I'm just gearing up for football, man. Getting that itch back. So, you know me, once I get that itch back, I'm a little less in business mode, a little bit more just ready for the season to get underway, man. I can smell fall coming. I don't want it to get to fall too close, because then you're going to be worried about the winter. And
Yeah, you know, I ain't ready
you
for
a winter coat, man.
And where is the summer? I mean, really? I mean, it's
gone already.
It's
pretty
already
much.
over.
Pretty
Get
much.
ready.
You really got another 3 weeks. Well, you got another month, August. You
Yo.
got time. To me, though, playing ball, it's really over. My summer's over now.
And you back in the camp.
You back
Straight
in
in the camp.
I'm back into everything, workouts, and then we go into fall camp. But once you get back into workouts with the guys, it's like the mode is switched for me. Always being an athlete, I never really had a summer, man. So everybody out there who always you grew up, you had a summer, man. I commend you, and I'm jealous a little bit, man. I never really had a summer
Because you was always in the camp and always doing something.
And always doing something, man. So it keep you occupied, which is good. But I don't know that feeling of feeling of what is every day to
Stretch
party
out.
mode, pretty much.
Yeah, because if you go to a party, you got to be prepared for the next day. Because you can't with a hangover.
They just do that all the time, man. So.
Yeah, well, they really ain't got too many aspirations if they just doing that all the time. Man, a party here and there is cool, but in the summer, man, I like to get out and go parlay, go to the park and do something like that. I like to see them ladies out there, man, walking around. I ain't doing no running.
We didn't even put a title on this today, but you going just jumping right into the ladies, man.
Well, listen, we don't have to. It's called the Anything Goes Show.
Y'all got them under investigation today.
What investigation?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
no, you good.
that was
No, you
interruption
good.
there.
You
Don't
good.
worry about it.
You good.
Yeah.
yeah, I
No,
thought
you
y'all was
good.
at the barbecue place.
Oh, no.
No.
They thought we was staking out for the whole time. That's funny.
No, we are looking at this barbecue place across the
You
street.
still got to
though.
go try it, man.
I ain't going over there,
Why
man.
not?
It's suspect.
Why?
Because out of 10
From what you
people,
told.
9 of them said
You
don't do it.
But what was the one? The one was a crackhead.
The one was a
you gonna listen
crackhead,
to
so
a crackhead?
well, listen, man. I listen to
You-
everyone and give my own perspective. So it came down to 9-1, and one was a crackhead,
But
and he said
listen,
it's excellent.
It was really 8. It was really 8 at a time. Then you got to reconfirm from Tiff. By the way, that's shout out Tiff. But you got to reconfirm from Tiff. But when before Tiff reconfirmed that, you was up so gung ho about trying it from that crackhead.
I was. He said it was good. I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. I sat back and I thought about it, and I'm like, why am I listening to a crackhead? He don't even really eat. First of all, he ain't got no teeth. That's my bad. I totally take all that back. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God!
overwhelmed myself. I'm up here talking to the crackhead about barbecue, and he ain't got no damn teeth. That does not make any sense. I don't know where my mind was at somewhere far away.
Oh, my
So I ain't
God.
going over there to that barbecue place. That reconfirms it. You can count me out. Shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, but it's been a blast, man. But no places around this area. I'm gonna venture on
Is
to.
that what you want to talk about? What do you want to?
Well,
talk
I'd
about?
like to talk about some of the activity that's going around the neighborhood around here. We got the people that the man who got hit.
Oh, local news. Okay, yeah.
Got hit.
Uh-huh.
The bus, that ran into is a controversy because the news was covering it up because it was like, if for those who didn't know, it was a van that ran into some people trying to catch the bus at the bus stop, and the van came by and just deliberately, they say, ran into the people right there, and the guy happened to be white who was driving, and it just turned into some kind of bizarre to me. It's still under investigation now. I'm just trying not to say it's racist, but it looks kind of racist
I
to
mean,
me.
yeah, the way it sounds, that's a good topic to get on. Shoot. Matter of fact, I mean, I always have this conversation. I'm glad you kind of jumped on that. But yeah, to say about that, it's kind of, if it involved it. From my knowledge, it was an older white man that tried to run into these people by the bus stop here on Broadway. If you're familiar with Broadway and Laurie, it was actually Broadway in
Broadway and
Lindale.
Lindale,
Broadway
yeah.
and Lindale. It was Broadway and Lindale, not Broadway and Laurie. Broadway and Lindale, and these people always sitting there.
They always sit there.
Yeah, but they finding their own. So I don't know deep into that topic, but to talk about racism, and it's real. So
It's real.
for all y'all young folks and even older people that don't believe it's real. It's real. If it ain't, just because it ain't happened to you, but you see it in the national news, you see it in your local news, in whatever urban city, whatever city you're in, period, throughout the United States, and even if shoot, matter of fact, it's global. The stuff that, shout out to Free That Man, ASAP Rocky, and I heard a lot about what you ain't heard about that, Hungo.
What's up?
ASAP Rocky, the rapper,
Yeah, I
from
know
New York,
Rocky,
Harlem.
right?
He's being held in captivity in Sweden right now. He was doing a tour.
Oh, that's right. I did hear
and
about
they put him in
that.
harsh conditions and all type of things
'Cause-
that they wouldn't do to normal, just person going to jail.
Man,
It's a lot of news as far as racism, because I see that as racism. He's a black star rapper, got money, and he's in your country. He maybe, I don't know what he got charged with or what happened, but if it was a little sack of weed, you're going to put this man in unhumane, conditions.
yeah.
Because not only is he a black, he's got money.
Yeah, they want him to be known. Look here,
Uh-huh.
don't you come over here with that rap. I don't care how
Yeah.
much money you got, we still gonna treat you like crap.
Yeah.
And put him in a worse condition, huh? He's in a bad
He's
situation.
bad. That's from what
He's
I've
over there
heard.
right
Yeah,
now?
He's over
Dang.
there right now. The lawyers and stuff. Jay-Z, a lot of rappers have been vouching and trying to. Meek Mill, I heard a lot of things trying to get him freed and treat that man right. But to just jump back on the racism part, man, racism is real, man. I went to an all-white high school. I love my experience at Edina. For people that know me, I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. It's built me as a man to, open my eyes to all sorts of life. Growing up in the hood, man, you're just, used to what you see. Crackheads, chicken heads,
Right.
all type of just violence and other things like that. But I always talk about my experience from Edina. I really rarely dealt with a lot of racial things, but it helped me, motivated me to see what life was.
A different aspect of the world.
Yeah,
Some
it
people are
made me
stuck in
humble,
one neighborhood
you know?
their whole lives. But
It made me
it
humble,
opened your
man.
eyes to there's more than just Minnesota. You got other states, you got other islands, you got different countries.
Mhm.
Different exposure. That's what I'm glad about my parents. We moved. If anybody asks me where I'm from, I would say Philadelphia. And I only say Philadelphia because I lived there the longest. Because my parents always moved me every 4 to 5 years because he was a pastor. My dad was a pastor, so he was known for building churches, bringing congregations to churches. And we started, when I was born, it was in Indiana. Then we moved to Minnesota up here, Minneapolis, when I was like 4 or 5. Then we went to Wisconsin, then we went to Chicago, then I went to Texas, then I came to Philadelphia, and that's where I lived longest, so that's why. But I say that to say that moving around, it showed me different cultures. Even there, most of the places were black, different black people in different areas was a different thing. Like I know
Yeah,
down
shoot.
south,
Yeah.
a lot of people down south say I talk proper English, and then I don't understand that. Then I come back up here and they say I talk country slang, and then Philadelphia is like, well, where are you from? And that's crazy. So now everybody say I sound like Philadelphia. So I don't know.
Even my experience
We're
in
everywhere.
Arkansas, man, That's my mind boggling. When I went to college in Arkansas, it's very different than the Midwest. You know, people are very more, outspoken about racism, like Confederate flags. Don't walk in these type of neighborhoods. They'll let you know. But up here in the Midwest, it's that settled, stab you in your back, pat you in your back, but don't really rock with you type of.
It's
feel.
a different atmosphere.
And it's real, man. It is a different atmosphere. The reason why I think they do it different here because they always, when it's racism, I'm not gonna, people that are racist, they want to benefit off you. That's why they do that. The different. Oh, I'll be your friend to your face.
Pat you in the back, but
yeah,
they know that they're gonna keep you at a certain pay level. You've got dreams to go to be a boss
It's
one
just not
day,
a pay
but
level, just at a boundary, because it's not just about.
they'll
jobs,
let you get
it's
so
about
far. They'll
everything.
put a ceiling
Yeah.
on top of you.
Uh-huh.
And then I've noticed around here too, a lot of people get complacent, even in the radio business.
Oh yeah.
They get used to a certain type of thing and they just sit and settle for it.
Yeah.
I am not that type of person. That's why I'm kind of amazed that sometimes I see things around here and it's like, I was like, why do you put up with it?
Yeah, we definitely talk about that, man. Complacency with me.
Why do
is
you put
not-
up with it? It's just the same old thing. I can't keep doing the same old thing every day like that.
Being complacent with me is not necessary. I had a good friend. I tell these people this story all the time, man. 2 peas in the pod, but I had to branch off from him and other people and people in general just that are complacent because it might be complacent in a different field. I think when I lost my dad, I realized a lot of things. It took me time to mentally heal from that, but I'm still growing from that. But with that, it brought a burning fire and desire of just overall success in every avenue.
Right.
Football, the career path of broadcasting, my own clothing line, my own foundation, things that people don't even know, ideas that I have in my head that I'm starting to create and it's coming to fruition. But it burned that passion where I was never complacent. I always set goals for myself. I tell myself right now, my goal next year is to make over 100,000. Now, people I know that I grew up that don't play sports, don't drive Benzes, don't make over $100,000 right now, 24, 25, 26, my age, they ain't not doing things like that. So that's my goal. And they're not doing it on their own. Everything I'm doing has been created on my own.
Right.
I don't come from where my parents got money to put me in the situations to give me those things, So my motivation, my work ethic is a little bit more aggressive.
And you put work in too.
Yeah,
We talked about that too as well. If you want to perfect your craft, like your football skills, my radio skills, you got to put work in. You got to do research. You just don't go run out on the field after eating a hamburger or some cheeseburger.
No.
And I just don't jump on the mic without reading what I'm going to talk about and know what I'm going to talk about first. So if you're gonna do something, you gotta prepare.
But people are complacent, man. You get content, like it is. And see, my grandma taught me too, man. You can't judge everybody because everybody's goals are different. But I know me. People always be like, man, Dre, are you a Christian? Because you always be worshiping money. You always be, no, it ain't that I worship money. I tell my mom this all the time. It's just my humble beginnings. I didn't have money. So for me to desire money so I'm taken care of, so my kids don't have to experience what I went through.
Wow.
That's what my goal is, to be generational wealth and my kids to know about credit and to know about life insurance and to know about those things early rather than me being a young man at 26 learning about these things and having to create that stuff now. I wish I would have knew stuff like this at 18 and I wish I would have been in the position where I am now to be able to be a millionaire by the time I'm 30. I'm Lord willing, I believe that I'm eventually be a millionaire, but it's gonna take more time now because I'm a little bit older and I'm just now.
Well, at least you
figuring
caught
these
it. I
things
mean,
out.
you catch it. A lot of people don't catch it and still out here like 90 years old, still working or something like that. I mean, at least you caught it, man. And a lot of young people. I was making some early money too, but I wasn't paying attention to it. I was taught to put some money to the side, but I didn't because I had a lot of money and I was just running crazy. Got me in a lot of trouble because I was hard hitting. Just fast money. If you don't know what to do with it, you're gonna go out and blow it like I did.
That's why I tell people, that fast money, man, ain't the good way.
You got to know what you're doing with it.
Always go, and you don't love doing it. And another thing, what Eric Thomas, one of my mentors and motivational speakers, he taught me too. Don't chase money. I don't chase money.
Don't chase the money.
Even though I want a lot of money, I don't chase money. I chase the opportunity. I chase the goal at hand, which is to better myself in a different avenue. You can't be just stuck on one thing. I'm not just an athlete. I don't just play football. I have my own clothing line. I have my own
He's a businessman.
podcast. I have entrepreneur. I'm so much more than that.
Yeah, because if you didn't care about what he does, different avenues, you wouldn't be seeing us right now or hearing us on
I'm
the air.
inspired to go travel
You know
the
what I mean?
world and go to mission trips and build huts and houses and tell God's the gospel of the glory of God and all things like that. It's more to me than just being one thing, and that's the thing. You cannot chase the money. You got to chase the dream.
Chase the dream.
The dream.
I like
the
that.
The dream is what puts you in the position to make the money.
Get me in a hut with one little female, and I'm good. I'll be one of your founders out there in Hutville. It's the honeys, and we straight. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you know, he's going back. It's for the Lord. We're gonna do the huts, not just females.
You see this? Ignorant Negro. I ain't gonna say the
Hey,
ignorant
listen,
Negro.
I'm trying to, you know.
El Negro.
It's gonna be great.
El Negro.
It ain't
right
gonna
here.
be a nudist camp.
This dude, man, I can't talk about that. See, that's why I'm gonna see, Lord. I'm gonna make my
But
show
he's
just an adult show because
he's
this dude
inspired.
I go from talking about
I'm
the Lord
teaching
to
them
you
how to
talking
deal
about,
with different people.
Why
See,
do you
I'm
just want-
different.
Why do you
So
even
see,
want to be in a hut with a woman? You can't get a
Hello?
Can you get a nice hotel room? A hut? Come on, you gonna.
I like freaky stuff. It might be out there in the woods someplace, you know what I mean? Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with the hut.
Smokey the Bear might be on your feet.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's got to be a controlled place. You know what I mean? A Hawaii hut.
Something is wrong with this.
Jamaican hut.
This is the fourth time we done brought women up. So you know what? We're gonna shift gears again, and now we're gonna bring this up. Women, holla at my man.
Let's
I
get
ain't
it
gonna
on,
call him
baby.
lonely, but
I
if you
ain't
think
going
he
to
lonely
the.
now-
I ain't going to the Bumble site. I'm not going to that
Why not?
site. Drake Green got a nice song today. Bobby Womack, if you think you're lonely now, I don't want no woman that I have to sing that song to. But Bobby was going through it. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. See, now we don't need no conflict. We'll be straight up with whatever little woman I run into. We're going to be straight up with each other. You know what I mean? This is what I like. This is what you like. You know what I mean? You
Hit
seeing
that
other
one more
people?
time. Hit that one
I'm
more
seeing.
time.
If you think you're lonely now, ooh. Yeah. I bangs them out. See? It's gonna be a nice
my
time.
God.
But you know, compatible young lady.
Are you really searching hard for a woman like that?
Not really at this point. I'm gonna get by. I still got some things I gotta work on, but you know what I mean. I'd like to have conversation with a young
feel you.
lady and
No,
take
I'm
out
the
and
same
walk
way.
and you know what I mean. Go to the park before
Healthy
it gets
conversation
cold.
is good, you know, and it
Yeah.
teaches you what you want.
But
as a
on the
man and a woman.
website thing, I'm still skeptical about that because
Man.
I can look at a woman on the film all day, but I like to see you, touch
But the
you,
thing is,
hold
that
you.
gives you access quicker to just start conversation.
Because the
You
John
can
got the
eventually
pretty
meet 'em,
face
though.
all
but
up
you can
on the
eventually
face.
meet them. That's the thing. And a lot of women
Yeah, but
attach
I
their
didn't waste your
Instagrams and
time
their
just
Facebooks to
talking
them.
all this time, going back and forth, talking to each other. She's looking real nice.
I'm
and
just
this-
saying, it's more,
just
it's
headshot.
It's convenient. For
Then
you.
all of a sudden,
Tinder and Bumble.
Be at the
Tinder
restaurant,
and Bumble is definitely a younger
and
thing.
here come
Tinder and
bum
Bumble is
walk.
definitely a young thing, but it's definitely convenient for you. It's convenient. Go. It would be convenient.
come
for you.
in looking
If
like
you think it's
woof,
convenient
woof.
for them, y'all let me know in the comments.
Boom.
If you think Gold should
I'm
try
gonna
Bumble
straight
or
duck
Tinder,
down
let
under
me
the
know in
table and hit the
comments.
road. Be out the back door.
Come on, man. You don't know what you can meet on there. You might meet your Vivica Fox, your Halle Berry.
Okay. How many have you ever met anyone on?
I've met some beautiful women on there, definitely.
And you met them.
And met them and went on dates, yes.
What happened?
I mean, it's just it is what it is. Certain relationships are meant to be for.
But it
seasons,
did
and
work
some
out
are
for
meant
you.
to be for long
It was
periods
cool,
of time.
though.
It was cool though, but I'm saying you don't knock it till you try it. You know that term. Come on, man.
Yeah, don't knock it till you try. You're right. You
So
sure right.
if I was to help you create that, I think it would be beneficial to you, and especially in the position you are as a busy man right now. This would be convenient for you to swipe right, swipe left if you don't like it, and you figure out. You have conversations. You can end up FaceTiming this woman, or you can end up just calling her on the phone.
Swipe
And she
left,
can't be
swipe
that-
right.
She can't. She's not that fake. She's putting actual. And I could dictate what a real picture and what are fake pictures on there for you. So I'm telling you, bro, give it a try. People, y'all think you need to
And
give it a
just
try,
put
give it a
on
try.
you put on the age demographic
Yes,
and
yes, it'll be women that the ages that you are looking for.
feet size.
Don't even go to.
I got
you
some
better-
nice
you-
feet, ladies. I'm trying to tell you. I'm about to go to Philadelphia too, and I'm gonna go get a manicure. I never had one before in my life.
That's how you know he don't got nice feet. He said manicure. That's your nails.
Look all right to me. They still work.
That's your nails.
I'm walking around.
Manicures are your nails. Your
Oh,
fingernails.
what is the feet?
Pedicure.
Well,
That's how you know he, first of
pedicure.
all. Don't
I'm
believe
gonna go get
anything
one
that
of
nigga
them
said.
joints.
He trying to tell. He
Get
trying
ready,
to,
little Chinese lady. I'm coming at you, baby.
She gonna get the thing like Martin. Being there like this.
Just be ready. I'm coming over. They soak your feet and everything now first though.
Yeah, you gotta
right?
get the deluxe. You over here going to get the deluxe.
$20. Yeah, $20
What
gonna be nice.
They're gonna rub barbecue sauce on your feet. Wash it off with some baking soda and call it a
Oh
day.
man,
You
just
better
go
go
ahead
to
and
the
work
joint
it
at
out.
$45.50.
Work it out. Just work it out.
They finna rub that boy feet with barbecue sauce. Tell him they done.
Oh, they done.
$25.
That's all right. 20. No, it's 20. I want the $20 hit.
Man, you gotta get the 35, 40, man.
The
That little-
$20 hit and we good.
Man,
But anyway,
Tell the
man.
people about your trip coming up to Philly.
Philadelphia, going to see my kids. They're 20. My daughter's 21. And my son is 23. Soon to be 24 at the end of August. Yeah, so I'm looking forward. I haven't seen them in a year and a half, so this is going to be a great time. And it's going to be the first time they've ever seen me clean and sober. Not the first time in life, I'm just saying, in quite a while, because I went through a divorce and that threw me off my game for the last 2 or 3 years. So now it's back. I'm back. So it's going to be
He
an
back.
excellent time.
He
And
bad.
it's amazing how you can see a lot of different things when you're clean and sober. Cleanliness, we was talking about that by meeting a young lady now. We was talking about that too. I can look at a woman and have a conversation and see if I'm really going to deal with it. Now, when you drunk or whatever, you ain't really worried about that. You just go straight for the booty and squeeze the titties. You know what I mean? But when you're clean and you're sober and you know what you're dealing with, I have a conversation and I can tell if she's a dingbat or not. If she's out there in cuckoo land,
I'm not agreeing with him on
then
this.
I'm gone.
I'm not
You know what I
agreeing with
mean?
him on this one. I used to believe that. I used to tell my uncle and my friends this, that, like, the same way. Like, how, okay, I don't feel like I got my game ain't tight when I'm sober as much as I am when I'm drunk, but I don't believe that. I think my game is actually stronger now that I don't value drinking and smoking weed like that no more. So it's like,
No, because when I get drunk, I can just spit game to anybody. I mean,
Yeah.
to the woman. Just
Yeah.
let her just
but
spit,
drinking,
spit,
I
spit.
don't drink like that no more.
I don't
used
care.
to be bad.
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
drink like that. Drinking,
But I'm just saying, when I
drinking,
stop
yeah.
drinking, I want to have a decent conversation.
Yeah, but you can
of
have
thinking.
that. The thing about
Not
it
when
is-
I'm drinking.
But no, think about it. No, listen.
When I'm drunk,
when
I
you're
ain't
sober now,
trying to have no
but you
conversation.
love yourself more. You love yourself more.
Right.
Now that you've been sober for now and you're creating this new man and you love yourself more. So now that I love myself more, my personality is different where I can be a little bit loosey-goosey and feel the same fun way without even having that drink, man. I feel
Right.
that way. I'm my game is regardless, whatever. It's gonna be good whenever.
Well, see, but we're different though.
love
When I
it.
drink, it was just I don't care. I just want to go get the ass.
But I mean, game anyway with women these days. Well, I'm gonna just speak about my experience. Game with women these days is a lot different. These women choose for the most ridiculous, goofiest reasons. Because
What?
it's just weird to me how women choose. And if you out there, you
What is
might-
it about the money? They
guy
choose they
or
want
girl,
money.
guy or girl. If a guy is looking for a girl, and if a girl is looking for a guy, you're looking at this first. Don't ever tell me you looking at personality or what a person or whatever. It's either physicality, what that person look physically, and what his or
That's
her paper
right.
look like.
That's me.
People bullshit a lot. They try to say it's about.
I'm looking at the face
First of all,
first.
because that's my thing. When you on Tinder and Bumble, you can only see physical. You can't see personality. You can't see none of that. So yes, you have to build a relationship, like you said, a friendship first, and then you got to build something from there. So my thing now with these girls nowadays, man, they be so soaked into that. This nigga be broke, living at his mom's house. He got the Jordans, got the fake Gucci and all that. But what can he do for you, nigga? I can't tell him what I'm finna get, but you know what I'm about to get in December, right?
Yeah, I can tell 'em.
No, you can't. Don't.
I ain't
do
gonna
that.
say that. I ain't
Don't
gonna
do
say that.
man. Don't do that.
All right, I won't.
Cause I want them to feel it when I get it. You feel
Right.
me? But my new ride I'm gonna get. Oh man. Ooh.
See, I didn't even say ride. You said
But
ride.
yeah, but whatever. But yeah, they don't look. They don't look into that. They look into what if he popping on Instagram, he in the club every weekend. This is the thing. I'll give you another thing. Go back to complacency. If you notice, being young, y'all young folks out there, people my age, people that are not in the club like myself every weekend are more successful than the people that are in the club every weekend.
Is that Tiffany over there?
That's a proven fact. That is not
No.
disrespect. Lord have mercy.
If what now?
People that are not in the club are more successful, obviously,
People are not in the club are more successful
than people that consistently go out to the club.
consistently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they may go out every once in a while,
Yeah,
but
you
they ain't
can't-
living in the club.
You can't be in the club making paper unless you're a
I,
promoter.
I can. I did.
Or you're a DJ. Yeah,
Well,
one or
DJing,
two.
yeah.
Bartender, bottle girl, whatever.
Making
it
some
is.
nice money too,
Yeah, but I'm talking about people that are
and
like
girls
me.
everywhere.
You got bills to pay. You living in a weak ass apartment. You ain't even living in these nice
And
malls
in the
out here.
club.
You in the club every week. I know hella
That's because he's looking for a woman to go mac off of. You know what I mean? Live off of. There's a lot of dudes that do that too. That's kind of.
That's why I got to get out of Minnesota. I know.
It's kind
Man,
of
look,
strange. I know.
people.
I know a lot of dudes that just they ain't thinking about trying to build themselves
And I
up.
don't even like being in
They
clubs
just
'cause
talk
you see
about,
the same
man, I can go
people.
ahead and get me a big girl, and she got child support, she got this and that from another Negro. I just go on stay at her spot. She already getting money from that Negro. I'm talking about this is real conversation, and they'll live with them. And then if that one don't work, they'll go to another one. That's their hustle. I'm like, man, what kind of life is that, man? But there are actual people, there's dudes I know that do that.
There's
Look
dudes-
for a desperate
there's,
woman.
There's dudes I know at my age that do that.
That's retarded.
There's people I know that do
I
that.
hate to say that word, but that is just stupid.
There's females I know that live in
It's-
them,
it's
that
just
live
no
in them,
mindset.
that live in them clubs trying to find a come up. They ain't necessarily a full gold digger, but if it's a dude that got decent change, they
Oh, yeah.
living in there. They living in there coming up.
Yeah, and they
But
got
that's my
some
thing,
women
they
out there
rather-
that go out there and get the money
That's another.
and have a child, and they be like, okay, that's one.
That's another fast life.
There's some child support money coming in. Then they have another child by somebody else. They get into it. This one girl I know, she got like 4 kids from 4 different daddies, and 4 different payments coming in.
R.I.P. my man Nip, but that's another fast life. Like Nip used to talk about. He was with Lauren London because she was a writer and she believed in his process to what he was preaching about. The marathon continued. A lot of these girls out here wouldn't fool with me because they can't see it in me. They don't see it first, and that's what we talk about faith. All these people out here, they gotta see it. You feel me? Before
Yeah.
they believe it. God teaches us to walk by faith, not by sight.
Right.
You know, so
Absolutely.
too many people out here complacent, living that fast life. It's the same thing with relationship. A girl, shit, if he popping, he a drug dealer. Even if he ain't a drug dealer, he got a little money. He got this fake Gucci on, make it look real.
Right.
He got all this. Oh, I'm a rock with him rather than the dude.
Yeah, and
dude
don't
that's
care what
doing
he look
something,
like.
being
Breath may
successful.
stink. Everything. Ass all out. Greasy. He got money. They own it. I'm like, some nice looking ladies too. So I'm like, damn.
It'd be crazy though, man. But hey, it ain't for me to.
Y'all do your.
I'm
I
focused right
hope
now.
ain't none of our watchers and listeners. Probably got some of y'all. Probably, I'm sorry if we insulted you, but if you're doing it, it's foul.
Some might be the Herms too. Huh?
Bunch of herms.
You gotta stay away
A
from
lot of herms. You gotta watch out for them herms, man. I'm staying far away. Herms, and that's short for hermits. In case you missed the last episode.
Kermit the Frog.
Hermit. Yeah, man. But it's just kind of crazy out here. I really feel for the young cats and young ladies out there too. I'm really nervous about, how relationships are going to be getting together. I mean, are going to be conceived as the black families are coming together to evolve in the future. I'm really nervous, because the way that for your instance, meeting a young lady, what the odds of really coming out with a strong sister or whatever, not being racist or nothing like that, or whatever, a strong woman by your side that can see your goal. The odds look kind of slim.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know much different than I do, but for my son, I'm like, man. And for myself, I'm like, I don't trust a woman. I'm sorry. I mean, it's going to take a lot because I've been through a divorce, so I have something kind of weird going on. But even my son, he's like, Dad, it's hard to trust a woman and stuff like that. Not because of what his mom, his mom went through, but he just ain't settled down. He ain't found nothing. Like, when I was young, I don't know if I was really trying to find something serious, but I think my chances, they weren't after me going after something that I had. A young woman wasn't.
Yeah.
We was just dating.
I mean, for me, to speak on mine right now, I'm in a position where, yes, I'm single, but I'm looking for the right one, and it's tough because you gotta love yourself first, and then you gotta know yourself as a man and what God's instilled in you, what you're looking for in a woman. But to say your son, I'll be in the same boat as your son.
Right.
I mean, I'm a little different, man. I'm a little heartbroken. You feel me? Because how these females can do you, man. My ex left me 2 weeks after my dad. I'm gonna give you that knowledge. That'll break a man down.
I
You feel
didn't
me?
know that.
Yeah, man. Go. You know that about me, man.
No, I
We
didn't
together
know
for
that.
10 months. My dad died in 2016, April 18th. R.I.P. to the GOAT, man, the greatest. But when he died, I was going through it, and then 2 weeks later, man, she broke up with me, man, and it crushed me. It was at one of my highest points of my life, right before my dad died. I was at my junior college, successful football, D1 looks, and things like that. And after that, man, everything is just like the devil just came and cleaned out everything, man. And I felt the worst ever in my life.
Damn.
And then, so, you know, from there, as far as the relationship part, man, I ain't never really trusted a girl enough to give my heart, you know, to a girl. And then it's the timing. And a lot of girls don't understand the lifestyle of an athlete, also businessman, / et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of girls want a lot of attention, and that's the thing that you got to realize when you're in a relationship. When I want to get settled, you got to be able to give that person. That's being honest. You know that from marriage. You got to be able to give that person the attention they need, the time they need, the affection, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. It all has to be, like I told you, when me and my ex-wife, we
Can't
got
do it
together.
half-ass.
Yeah, she knew that I was in the radio industry, and there's going to be, you know, a lot of women coming up, hugging, and, you know what I mean, this and that. But, you know, we made vows not to, I wouldn't mess around on her. And I didn't. One time I forgot. But, you know, that we'll leave that alone. But, I mean, when you should make that immediately acknowledge when you start dating. That, you know, I mean, this is my profession. I'll be dealing with a lot of different things, you know what I mean? Just like we were watching this movie where this, would have them fine girls on there and mess with the young boy, remember that? And we was, with,
Terrence J. The
Terrence
perfect
J.
match. The perfect match.
Yeah, he had
Oh
all
my
these fine
God.
ladies, and one of them was,
Drea Michelle. Oh my God.
man, and she's
Robin Thicke.
And Robin Thicke's
Thicke's wife.
wife.
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
That,
But doing a love scene. I said, so okay,
That
Robin
fool,
Thicke had to realize that she does love scenes.
Oh, no, you were
in
talking about
movies.
Gabrielle Union too.
Gabrielle Union.
D Wade, man, shout you out, man.
Yeah.
You're a tough brother, man.
You're a tough brother.
My,
See,
my,
you
my,
gotta
my,
accept
my wife
that your
leg,
wife.
My wife's leg not getting picked up another dude.
You have
right
to
there.
accept that if that's what your wife is doing.
Cause I'm gonna be
You
on
knew
baby.
that before you got married.
Hey, if
You
I'm
knew
in
it.
that scene with somebody's wife, I'm gonna be on baby bricks.
Like, boing! It's gonna be a boner action.
And I'm sorry, brother, but I couldn't let my wife be. She
I
make
can't
that
do it
money.
either. I don't like it either. But he had to accept that. That's her profession. That's what he
Yeah.
does. Just
But
like,
like that's
he's
the same
just like
way-
he's a baller.
But
So you
like-
had to
like
accept
you
that
said,
he's a baller. He's
I
gone
mean, gold.
most of the season.
Man, don't let go. Be too humble for y'all. This man been in presence of Jay-Z, Diddy, all type of people, Wu-Tang, all type of people in Philly. This man is a big timer, Philadelphia. He might not be a big time Midwestern. He a big time East Coast. Everybody know him. Key. Shout out Big Bob.
East Coast, they streaming us. What's up, y'all? Yeah, we doing it. We out here in the Midwest now.
But so he was been around a lot of people and he done seen a lot of things.
A lot of
man.
parties, a lot
Man.
of trouble.
Man,
But came out good.
you was in that
Second chapter,
man, I
like
thought I
Kirk
seen
Franklin
you
would
in
say.
that Jay-Z video that
No,
Hustler, baby.
no, I wasn't in
I
there.
want you to know.
Nah,
You
nah,
wasn't in that? That
Nah.
video was- man.
nah. I was. I did a little bit with Teddy Riley in Blackstreet, but not in
man.
Hustler. Nah, man. But you know, stay up, Dre Green, man. This is gonna be it's gonna be a whole different change from the game. You made a contribution to the station, uplifting, because the station is in a mode of trying to motivate and go on to new different ventures and stuff like that. And my boss, the big GM, seen Dre's talent and had him doing traffic reports, and he said, how do you do the podcast? How can we get more motivated into the computer thing like this? Dre stepped to the GM, my boss, and gave him a whole bunch of different visions and stuff like
Man,
that.
I appreciate
So
that.
man, much success to you, bro. You just a straight entrepreneur,
I'm just trying to get it,
athlete,
man.
all in.
I'm trying to get it, man.
Wait till you see what he's working on that ride wise. Boy, ladies, don't try to come at him then. He's looking for somebody. He ain't really looking, but if you believe in him now,
Another one.
then you
Another
definitely
one.
believe him in the future.
Listen, go tell you another one. Just wait on it, Cali. Another one. Another one, man. Just wait on it.
And then I get to get his old car. We got to work that. Let's put that on camera. Matter of fact,
Another one.
it's a done deal. I'm getting that piece.
Another one.
I'm going to be riding SUV while he doing the
Luxury. Another one.
straight luxury.
Another one.
Unbelievable.
Another one. So let me get out of here, man. It's been
Much success,
man,
bro.
It's been a man. Oh, I love this man.
I love you too, bro.
This guy is a
good
character.
relationship, man.
This guy is a character. He's an older me, but a little twist. He's a little bit different. He's what
Unbelievable.
he's what I'm probably gonna end up being like when I'm an older man.
Watch out.
But
You better
he's
watch
a
out.
character, bro. The things that he just comes out of his mouth, just randomly, or just
I can't say what I want to say on
You
camera
can't
because
control it.
Dre might hold this for footage. I remember Gold when he was this. Then I'll be way up, making a huge amount of money. You'll be like, I got him right here. Look, he said this.
See, hey,
He's got the titties. See, that'll be all on camera.
You gonna make me.
You gonna make me use my crooked hand. That's one of our DJs here at the
The
station.
POD shout
Caddy
out.
does the Quiet Storm. He is a nut. He's in the next
I
room
thought that
over
was your
there.
boy, man. Caddy,
Yeah,
Caddy,
he's
that's
straight
your-
off the chain, man. He trying to give away tickets. Oh, I shouldn't say that. We caught his butt. We was like, man, what you doing with the tickets? He talking about, you gonna make me use my crooked hand. He off the chain.
Oh, he said he be sleeping in the.
Oh, he be sleeping and be calling a request line.
Oh my God.
How do you do the Quiet Storm from 10 to 2 in the morning and up here at 6? I'm like, what are you doing? I'm talking about Monday through Friday, 24/7. He is here. Oh, but shout out to Cat. I love
my
you, man.
gosh.
There's a lot of different characters up
Oh,
there.
there's some characters.
Personalities are personalities. You know what I mean? We're not just DJs. A personality. The difference between a DJ and a personality is DJs, which I used to be, still am in certain ways, but you get on the turntables and you mix. DJs. Personalities, on air broadcasters, we're personalities because of the things that we say and the way we spit things out on the radio. Different ways of talking. Wendy Williams, one of my talents back in the day, you know, she had the whole thing of gossip. She's a personality. You know what I mean? Different. That's a personality. Difference between a DJ and a personality. But we all DJs by heart. We love music. We're artists in different ways. And Dre Green is going to be the next big artist, and he's already an artist. And watch out for his new album called Titties. I'll be writing a lot of songs on there. As soon as I get some
Watch
women
out.
in the hut, we're going to call one song
VDG coming out.
Titty
next
Jabba
fall.
Hut.
VDG coming
It's
out
going
next
to be
fall.
Titty Jabba Hut. It's going to be a number one hit
VDG
single.
clothing line coming out next fall, man.
The clothing line, yeah.
It's coming out next fall.
Nipple Hustle.
Money, big money, bag.
That boy about to blow up.
We
We're going to get
man.
some ladies doing some t-shirts in there, too.
Bag. We're out of here, man. Gold it's been real, man.
It's been real, baby boy. We're going to do the next one. We're going to do the next one in this ride.
Another one.
One day I do it big, then I did. Look, was on my grind, it was my time. I ain't think twice. I paid that price and we did this, nigga. Yeah, reached every goal I actually set. I had to sit back down and rearrange that list, nigga. Look, and now I'm out here getting rich. You know a nigga gotta talk my shit. Yeah, and now we out here getting rich. You know a nigga gotta talk my shit.